Side Field, Beckman Sports Complex. John Swisher, Bill Logan, along with you tonight for West Delaware Baseball. The Hawks entertaining the Storm Pointers of Center Point, Urbana, the WAMAC West Division, as the cross-division doubleheader here tonight. Both games, first game live here on KMCH.com, and then we'll switch over live on Mix 94.7 and our mainstream at KMCH.com. It's been a rough week for these West Delaware Hawks. Bill Logan scoring runs and getting hits for that matter this week in 3 games. 2 hits on Monday night in game 1, 0 hits in the second game, and then only 1 hit last night against Dubuque Wahlert. They've scored 0 runs. They come into this week without being shut out at all. Now you got 3 shutouts. An offense that has struggled at times this year, but we haven't seen them struggle like this. But Beckman and Dubuque Wahlert, tough programs, tough teams.
That's exactly what I was going to say. They faced a couple of quality programs, and you're going to have some of that. And every once in a while, every team does it. Even the Cubs do it. You run into a brick wall. Sometimes you can't even beat somebody like the White Sox. So, it happens to the best of us.
Even the Dodgers, right off the bat, it took less than 40 seconds tonight.
Welcome.
Congratulations. Yeah, thanks for coming. 5:03 is our first pitch here tonight. Glad to have you along for West Delaware Baseball. It should be a fun night of Cubs-Dodgers banter, as it usually always is on the John and Bill Show. 1-1 the count here to the leadoff man for the Storm Pointers, Max Chesmore. Max Chesmore fouls this one up and out of play, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Starting on the mound for the Hawks, Logan Wohlert, the sophomore, his 5th start. A record of 1-3, 19 innings pitched, 29 hits against him. He's allowed 28 runs, 17 earned runs, a 6.26 ERA. He's walked 8, hit 9, struck out 11, a 333 batting average. Ball 2 there in the dirt gets by the catcher Kyle Cole, and the count is even 2-2. As 2 balls and 2 strikes here in the top of the first inning, as the defensive lineup here for the Hawks. This ball is sprayed up and out of play. Funk, Casey, and Goebel left to right. Curley, Voss, Farmer, and Reitenauer around the infield as the battery of Cole and Wohlert. 2-2 the count to Max Chesmore. Chesmore, a senior, 5 seniors on this team. Bouncer left side. Shortstop Voss waits back, now guns it across and gets his man. The 6-3 ground out to shortstop for out number 1 brings up Aaron Wendell now. It's Chesmore, Wendell, Sells, Andrews, Zhang. Also Bryant, Grau, Hazlitt, and Miller, the DH for Harder Mahoney, who is the catcher here for CPU, a team that comes in with a 7-10 record overall. Their 18th and 19th games here tonight as a 4-8 overall WAMAC record. They're 3-1 on the west side of the WAMAC up towards the top. As there's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1 the count. On the road, they are 7-3. Non-conference mark of 3-2 for Center Point Urbana. A strike and now a foul ball to the backstop. 0-2 the count. It's Jeff Fries, the Hall of Fame umpire from Norway, behind the plate for game 1 here. Brad Tucker from Earlville, the Cascade native, on the base pass, working his 3rd game of the day. Brad Tucker had the level 2 games earlier today. There's a ball up and out. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 down here in the top of the first inning.
Logan's done a nice job so far. Both these first 2 hitters got ahead in the count both times. Their pitch up around the letters swung on a miss for strike 3. It'll be out number 2. So good pitch, 1-2 pitch, and he kept it up and walked out of that strike zone. First strike out of the game.
Swinging variety there for the second out. Brings up Ethan Sells now. As Sells, one of the juniors, 7 juniors on the roster, the 20-man roster for head coach Tyler Smith in his 3rd year at the helm of his alma mater, a 2012 graduate of CPU, bouncer left side. Voss comes in, up and over, gets his man, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Hawks defense. We go to the bottom of the first. This is West Delaware Baseball, KMCH Sports.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Put a little south in your mouth at your next event or party with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth options. Their 2019 calendar is filling up fast, so book them today. 319-361-8624. Set your event above the rest with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. Mobile vending and catering.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Eastern Iowa's Variety Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John and Bill along with you, and studio producer Faith Hunt on this Thursday night, our final broadcast of the week here. As there's a strike in the outside corner to Kyle Cole, the freshman catcher, leading things off. 58 at bats, 10 runs, 17 hits, 1 triple, 293 average so far. He's taken a second on the team. Walks. There's a ground ball right side as Bryant up and over. As there's a 4-3 ground out for out number 1, Wendell, Chesmore, and Hazlitt. Left to right, it's Zhang, Sells, Bryan, and Andrews around the infield. Mahoney is the catcher, and the pitcher is Brody Grau. Grau on the mound. The sophomore, his 4th start. 0-2 record, 20 2/3 innings pitched, 22 hits against, 11 runs against, 8 earned runs, a 2.71 ERA. He's walked 5, hit 2, struck out 9. Odds are hitting 247. A ball there for 1-0 the count now with 1 down here at the bottom of the first inning. And the ball outside there for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Here to Logan Woolard. As Woolard, 17 hits, 12 runs, 321 average on the season. There's a strike taken on the outside corner. Anthony's for strike 1. 2-1 the count. Veteran Hall of Fame umpire Jeff Reeves, longtime state umpire as well. He's been doing this for many years. There's a ball outside for ball 3. 3-1 the count. He was open tonight, able to help out Matt Weiss, the fine AD here at West Delaware. After not being able to find somebody to sub on this night, a lot of people were booked, and there is a strike on the outside corner for strike 2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That's never going to happen when you're on the radio. 1 out. I determined the schedule. There's a strike on the outside corner for strike 3. Waller goes down for the second out here.
Uncharacteristically, too, to me, for Logan. I thought he did a nice job. He got ahead in the count with taking strikes, and he just was taking every pitch. I mean, he didn't even look like he tried to pull the trigger on that, so I'm not sure what was up with that at bat. He just didn't look like he was ready maybe or something. He was guessing pitches. I'm not sure what was up there, but it was a really good 3-2 pitch that surprised he didn't take a cut at.
There's a ball hit deep left field. Going back is Wendell, and he will make the catch with his back towards left field, backpedaling on the run off the bat of Jared Voss, who flies out to end this first inning. To the second we go. No score from Exide Field. This is Hawks baseball from KMCH Sports.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John and Bill back with you. Top of the second inning here from Exide Field. That's the Hawks and the Storm Pointers of Center Point, Urbana. Caleb Andrews will start things off, the number 4 batter. Both teams went 1-2-3 in their halves of the first inning. A swing and a miss on a breaking ball there. Nice spot on the other half, and right away, Woolard is ahead 0-2 to Caleb Andrews. And here for the Hawks tonight, 2 winnable games, of course, on paper. The Hawks come in with a record of 8-13-1, and there is another strikeout, the second of the game, the swinging variety, second one of those, facing Caleb Andrews, and it brings up Karsten Zhang now.
Third baseman.
To my point, this is going to have a little intensity, going to have a little of coming out here, and these are games you can win, and you want to protect your home field and get a couple W's here from your home fans. More important, you got to get some hits, got to get some runs here, and forget about what happened earlier this week in those 3 games against good teams.
Well, and that's why I told you off air that I thought Kyle Cole was just going to come right out first at bat and get a base hit and get that over with.
Foul ball bouncing left side, just left of the third base bag off the bat of Karsten Zhang. Zhang, the third baseman, the 5th hitter in this lineup for Coach Smith. And Zhang is one of the 5 seniors. He's batted 36 times this year. He scored 6. He has 10 hits, 4 doubles, 8 runs batted in. He leads the team in that category. 9 walks and hits .278. The 0-2 upstairs. Above the letters for ball 1, it's 1-2.
And the one thing that you'll notice all night long with Logan Woolard is doesn't come from the same arm angle, doesn't throw the same speed. He'll throw overhand, he'll throw 3/4. He might even drop down and go pretty sidearm. He's kind of one of those ones you just can't, he's just not going to rock back and fire and give you the same pitch after pitch where you can kind of catch up with him. He's going to change everything.
2-2 on the way is spoiled. Right side up and out of play. So the count to be even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Keeping track of pitch count here tonight. I'll keep track of how many first pitch strikes that he'll throw, which kind of sets the tone there for what he can do with that batter.
Ball in the dirt outside there for ball 3. We're full 3-2.
Got by the first inning with just 11 pitches. That's a really nice pitch count there.
Ball is lifted up and out of play. Right side. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here to Karsten Zhang. Upstairs, shoulder high, ball 4. First free pass issued of the night. Here by Logan Woolard. The 1-out walk brings up Grant Bryant now. As Woolard, we talked about, has allowed 8 walks in 19 innings. Bryant will stand in now. He's a sophomore, 12 hits, 7 runs scored, and 40 at-bats. He's driven in 6. Has walked 7 times, struck out team-leading 15 times. That's 300. Second on the team in average is the sophomore Grant Bryant in the 6th spot here. He fouls one away there, 0-1 the count. Here to Bryant. Throw over, sliding back in head first safely is Zhang over there at first. 1 out, runner on. Top of the second inning, no score here from Exide Field. Games 4 and 5 for CPU on the week. There's a ball in the dirt. Right side, all the way to the on-deck circle almost, and Cole tracks it down, but the wild pitch will allow Zhang to get to second base now. Hawks also have their 4th and 5th games, 2 on Monday night, 6-0 losses to Beckman. Last night, a single varsity game loss, and that makeup from way back in late May to Dubuque. Waller fouled up and out of play right side there. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 away. Runner on second base. Grant Bryant standing back in, the right-handed batter. Waller to look into his catcher, Cole. And the 1-2 delivery on the way. It's outside in the dirt. Good scoop by Cole, keeping it in front of it in his glove. He fires it back to Waller, and the count's even 2-2.
Yeah, Kyle Cole does a really nice job shifting his weight and getting out there and protecting that. That had wild pitch written all over it, but save that.
This ball is lifted back
right
behind the plate. Lands to our right in the netting, bounces up on the rooftop and down as Chad Bishop just happens to be back there getting another foul ball, and he'll track that one down as well. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one's grounded left side. Curley is there, looks the runner back, throws across. Good stretch by Reitenauer, and it put out good defensive play by Curley, looking that runner back, realizing he had time, not hurrying the throw, and getting over to Reitenauer for out number 2.
Yeah, he did. He kind of gave it a little extra crow hop, just to see if maybe that runner was going to be too aggressive. To see, I'll see if I can get you. I'll watch him out of the corner of my eye. So great play there by the freshman third baseman to not allow that runner to go, because so many times that does happen.
This one is skied right side, giving chases Reitenauer. He's going to get well out of play. Outside the fence, right field side for strike 1, 0-1 the count.
Fourth batter this inning, and Logan Ward has led each one of them off with a strike, and he ended up walking to one. But when you can do that, then he can pitch the kind of game he wants when he's ahead in the count. So hopefully he'll continue to challenge that first pitch and get ahead in the count.
Ball's lifted right side. Second baseman Farmer going out with his back towards right field. Hall's in the catch, and the Sturman Pointers leave a runner on here in this top of the second inning. The pop out ends it. We go to the bottom half of inning number 2. No score from the Beckman Sports Complex. This is West Delaware Baseball, KMCH Sports.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Fetland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain, or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John Avale back with you. Bottom of the second inning here. Nick Casey stands in. 4-5-6. Casey, Curley, and Reitenauer for the Hawks. Here in this last of the second, no score from Exide Field. Casey takes a ball inside off the plate for ball 1. 1-0 the count to the senior. 1 of 2 on the team for the Hawks. 65 at bats, most on the team. 10 runs, 15 hits, 5 doubles. Leads the team, second on the team in that category. 9 RBIs. He hits .231. And a ball there for ball 2. 2-0 the count.
Yeah, Hawks doing a nice job taking pitches here and standing in there and making sure they're not being too aggressive. Sometimes when there's a little bit of a hitting slump like they are, sometimes you're expanding that strike zone and not swinging at good pitches and swinging at a miss, or you're swinging and making an easy pop out on something. So I like what they're doing here so far, being selective and trying to get a pitch that they could drive.
Foul ball there, 2-1. Now the off-speed pitch stayed upstairs for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's to Nick Casey, the center fielder here in game 1 for the Hawks. Played short, also pitches. 3-1 outside, too far, ball 4. Just like top half of this inning. a walk. Free pass allowed by the pitcher as Growl along. The leadoff man, Casey to get on and brings up Luke Curley now.
Yeah, and here we'll see how Coach Lyle wants to play this right off the bat. Leadoff walk in the bottom of the second inning. We've been struggling for some runs. Not sure you want to take the bat out of Luke Curley's hand because he's outside of this week. He has been hitting the ball. I looked at some stats last week, and he's been hitting the ball much better last week. He had one game last week where he had 3 hits. There was a wild pitch, and Casey's going to advance to second. So there now maybe you take that sacrifice out of the thought equation, and I'll let him hit away and try to drive it in the first run.
Hawks will take it. This pleasant night, light winds out of the north. Feel like of 75. That is the temperature as well. Humidity is sitting at 46%. A look back, and the runner standing up. Casey gets back into the bag. A 1-0 count here. Nobody out. Runner on second. Bottom of the second. Hawks trying to crack the scoreboard first here tonight. Game 1. There's a ball, dead ball. It hits the leg, the left leg of Curley's. He trots down to first. So 2 free passes in a row. The hit batter there. Curley's on first. Ben Ridenauer will stand in for Luke Curley. That is the Ben Ridenauer. Second time he's been hit on the season for Growl. That is the 3rd time he's hit. And now we have time. Tyler Smith will go out and have a word with his infield here. Tyler Smith, as I mentioned, a 2012 CPU grad, 2016 grad of Coe College in Cedar Rapids. He pitched for the Coe Hawks. He was assistant coach during his college time, came back in the summer, helped out his former head coach, Randy Chamberlain, from 2014 to 2016, then took over for Coach Chamberlain, the longtime head coach at CPU. In 2017, just a 25-year-old Tyler Smith teaches kindergarten at Cedar Rapids Prairie. Talked about the difference of dealing with the kindergartners during the school year and now the high school kids. And he said, well, sometimes they're not much of a difference how they can act. I said, yeah, I work with school kids too. And,
man.
Summertime, a little silly sometimes on those bus rides, and practice and wherever, and kind of reel them back in sometimes.
But sometimes you got to let them do that just to
have fun,
be loose and have fun and enjoy, the experience and process. But just going out there right now, just early in the game, it's only in the second inning, but I want to see what he's got. He got through with 10 pitches in that first inning. All of a sudden here, he's got 2 free passes right off the bat.
Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Infield fly is in effect. Right now, he swings through this one, low and inside. Tried to swipe that one down the left field line and could not get a piece of it for strike 1. The count is 0-1 here at the Ben Ridenauer.
That's what I was talking about before. Maybe expanding that strike zone. That hopefully, is not the best pitch he's going to see this at bat. It's kind of low and on the inner portion of the plate. Not a good hitter's pitch, great pitcher's pitch. Be a little more selective.
But, and he takes this one behind him.
He caught it. Right between his arm and his hip.
Oh, my goodness, he did.
Yeah.
How about that?
He caught it.
Mr. Freeze taking a look at him. Yeah, there goes the ball. I thought you meant the catcher caught it.
No.
And no, Ben Ridenauer had it between his elbow and his hip there. How about that? It looked like it went behind him, but it disappeared, and that's why it disappeared. Ridenauer hit by the pitch, the 3rd free pass, second hit batter. And the Hawks are cooking here with runners on every base with nobody out in the bottom of the second. Chad Bishop, the designated hitter, standing in.
Yeah, he squared around the bunt. It's coming right at him, and he just kind of tried to get the bat out of the way, make sure it didn't hit the bat for a foul ball.
Again, the beauty of this game, I'm not sure if I've ever seen that before.
Yeah. Well, I swear, I was looking for things, same thing, and then I saw it tucked in between his wrist and his hip, and I thought, geez, he caught that thing.
Nice
I wanted to make sure he knew it hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one way to sell it.
Yeah.
Runner on every base. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Bishop standing in the DH in the 7th spot for the Hawks here. DHing for the right fielder, Zach Goebel. Takes the ball downstairs there. And it's 2-0. And, be very patient here.
Patience. You got to take some pitches. He's been wild here. Don't go up there and swing at the first pitch you see.
Now having his control issues here. All of a sudden after 1-2-3 first inning. This one is a strike in the inside corner, thigh high. As Chad Bishop, the junior, 15 at-bats on the year, 1 run, 1 hit. He's knocked in 3. He's walked 5 times. And is hitting .067. 2-1 the count. Inside. That almost hits him, and it does. That hit at the bottom of his left sleeve there, and he will trot down to first base. 4 free passes, 3 hit batters in a row here in this game as a couple of the infielders, Bryant and Andrews, go in to talk to their pitcher here, the sophomore Grau, having some issues in this second inning. The Hawks have scored a run on the third hit batter of the inning.
Yeah, and a former coach would be coming unglued here right now with those 3 hits. And that one right there, he really didn't get much of an attempt to get out of there. He kind of let it graze him, and that's good. That's fine. That's the intent of the rule here, that an old former coach back up here from not that many years ago. Former coach. I wonder, like that.
I wonder who you're talking about.
Yeah, I wonder who I am talking about.
As Luke Farmer stands in and takes a strike.
Take a strike.
Count now is even at 1-1. The Farmer, 5th batter this inning, the 8th batter in the lineup for the Hawks. Farmer coming in, the junior, just 6 at-bats on the year, 1 hit. Batting 167, takes strike 2 there. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Luke Farmer.
Third base in at the cut of the grass. Shortstop and second base in about halfway. Maybe going to try to turn 2 if the ball's in the middle infield. If a slow roller, they won't cut anything off at home.
Outside, too far for a ball there. We're even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes as the sun starts to come back out.
Take a look at it now because you might not see it much the next 6 days.
Yeah, that's right. 6 days. Wow. Whew. Sky was filled with cloudiness here. As we started, there's a swing and a miss, outer half fastball. Couldn't catch up. You put the bat on it. Farmer goes down. The swinging K for out number 1. Brings up Connor Funk. I did not know that. 6 days of cloudiness. Now I see that with a lot of chances of storms and rain in the next 2 days. Every day?
60% Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Sun.
And then 20 and 30 most every day next week, but 60% the next 3 days. So they're talking some places could get anywhere from 1 to 3 inches.
Wow. Now the sun, and that's definitely not what we need.
No.
Sun is full out now. There is a hit down the line. That's going to be a foul ball. Just to the left of the left field line down there, but halfway down as the left fielder Wendell was giving a chase. He'll hustle back to his position. One of the Hawks out of the dugout will chase that ball down in foul territory. 0-1 the count here to counter Funk. The freshman batting here with a Hawk on every base. Inside, in the dirt there for a ball. And we're even 1-1. Here to counter Funk, number 9 batter. Hawks lead this game 1-0 here in this last of the second inning. Long look in from Grau, the sophomore pitcher. This one is laced down the line. That's going to be a foul ball.
Good aggressive cut. I like seeing that. Did a nice job of attacking that pitch. Nice one right up around the letters and got around on it just a little bit too early. But it's a nice line drive. I'd like to see him squared up that way.
1-2. Curley, Ridenauer, Bishop, the runners on the base pass. There's a foul ball off the end of the bat right side. Funk will stand back in. 1 out here, and the base is full. Bottom of the second, Hawks lead 1-0. They score their first run all week. 0-3 in shutouts. They all come this week. 2 to Beckman, and that one last night. 7-0 here to Butte Waller. Another week where all their games on the schedule are the home variety. They'll be back at home next week with Maquoketa before traveling to Clear Creek, Amana, and then down to Cedar Rapids next Saturday. Clear Creek, Amana on Thursday. There's a ball up and out. We're even out. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Saturday tournament in quite a while for Hawks baseball.
Long time since they've done Saturday.
Coach Morrison used to do that back in the day. There's a line drive over the head of the leaping third baseman Zhang into left field. 1 run will score in the form of Curley. Right now will score. And the 1-out single to left field off the bat of Connor Funk gives the Hawks a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, the nice part about that's the first base hit. It seems like in a long time. What'd you say? We had 3 hits in 3 games, so Nice hit there, drove in 2 runs. So nice job here by the Hawks here in the second inning.
Hit last night in the bottom of the 7th inning by Jared Voss, but that was hit last night, and only 2 hits on Monday night. As Chad Bishop to second, Funk is on first. 3 runs are in. 3-0 Hawks lead, bottom of the 2nd inning. And there's a ball up and in to leadoff man Kyle Cole. Cole grounded out to the second baseman Bryant, his first time up in the 1st inning. 7th batter this inning, Kyle Cole. Runners on first and second. Proud to look at the runner at second, not being held on. A good lead for Bishop. A strike on the outside corner there. To Kyle Cole.
The nice part about that leadoff walk came around and scored. When we talk about that, that's probably 2/3, 3/4 of the time that that leadoff free pass is going to haunt you and come around and score, and the Hawks took advantage of that.
There's a ground ball, left side. Shortstop Sells, gobbles it up, gets to the second for the force. Safe at first. So the force out, they get. Connor Funk is retired on the 6-4. Put out there for out number 2. Bishop gets to third. Cole reaches on the fielder's choice to the shortstop, and it brings up
pitcher, Logan Woolard.
Woolard now, who struck out looking his last time in the 1st inning.
And a great opportunity here to kind of make up for that last at-bat where he just stood in there and took all 6 pitches. He's a pitcher. There was another run down there at third and more, but I like to have that.
There's a strike in the inside corner above the knees. And the fielder's indifference there as swiping second is Cole with nobody paying attention defensively. Runners on second and third now. 2 more runners in scoring position for the Hawks. Here with 2 away. At the bottom of the 2nd, they've scored 3. Ball on the dirt outside there for ball 1. We're even out of Woolard 1-1.
And now if he can get a nice little base hit here, which speed Cole has, could be another 2 runs on the board there for the Hawks. Put up a nice 5 spot. That'd be awesome here.
Long look in by Grau. Time is called. Woolard taking too long for his comfort. And now back in and ready. Chops this one left side. Nice catch by Jared Voss in the on-deck circle. The one-handed right-hand catch off the bounce with the bat in the left hand.
Oh, you said you're going to catch it with his left hand. Well, you don't even know left from right there, big boy.
You were assuming
yourself. Yeah.
I had already said he caught it with his right hand if you were listening. A ground ball left side. Third baseman up and over. And the 5-3 ground out off the bat of Woolard for out number 3. But the Hawks strike 3 times. They take the 3-0 lead to the 3rd inning we go. Hawks baseball, KMCH Sports.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at TaukeMotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John and Bill back with you in the top of the 3rd inning. 3-0 Hawks lead after 3 runs In that bottom of the second, there's a strike in the inside corner. Half of these, so Hawks 3 runs, 1 hit, and 2 runners left on base. There's a strike by Logan Waller again, 8 times. He's first pitch strike here, and you love your numbers and looking at that type of stuff, and a swing and a miss there for strike 2. And it's so important. We always talk about how important it is to get ahead and set the tone, and something Mr. Grau has not been able to do. He's 5 of 11 so far in first pitch strikes, and Wohlert has the early lead here with his team giving him some run support in the bottom half of that second inning.
Yeah, 100% strikes on the first pitch versus 44% on that first pitch. That makes a difference.
You had it already.
Oh, yeah, that's West Delaware math.
Oh, my.
Here, if I get you here's paper and
pencil. You didn't have to actually
figure out animosity, man. Figure out what
you Googled it. You Googled it, and
you know I don't Google.
And read it. Well, someone Googled it for you. Then. You didn't figure that up yourself. Don't even lie. There's a ground ball right side. Gobbling up is Farmer. He'll toss it over sidearm to right now, and the 4-3 ground out for out. Number 1 brings up Reese Miller, the designated hitter for Mahoney here in the 9 spot. It's 8-9-1. Hazlitt, Miller, and Chesmore, the top of the order, slated here for CPU. Hawks lead 3-0. Top of the third inning here. This game is now 35 minutes old here on this now sunny Thursday night, the 20th day of June, 2019. John and Bill, glad to have you along. And studio producer Faith Hunt back on East Main Street inside the studios of KMCH Radio. Ball up and in there for ball 1. 1-0 the count. We'll have game 2 live on Mix 94.7 and on our mainstream at KMCH.com. Strike on the outside corner there. Here to Reese Miller.
Last day of spring.
It is, thank you. It turns officially summer,
11:54 tomorrow or something like that?
Tomorrow, late morning.
Yeah.
Fly ball left side in foul territory. Making the catch is the left fielder Funk. He puts it away for out number 2. So the fly out brings up the top of the order Max Chesmore now and grounded out to the shortstop. Jared Voss is first and last time up.
Chesmore. Yeah, so far, first time through the lineup, Logan Waller looks very, very comfortable. But we'll see what CPU does, making some adjustments here this second time through the lineup.
A speed pitch, tails outside for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here to Chesmore. Senior, 9 runs, 10 hits, 38 at bats, 1 triple, 5 doubles. Pops this one right side up and out of play. Chesmore has walked 6 times, 260. 3 hitters, one of the 5 seniors, 7 juniors, 6 sophomores, and 2 freshmen on the 20-man roster for Coach Smith, assisted by Nick Weber, the Independence boy, and Logan Holtz, their CPU native like the head coach Smith is. Tyler Smith is 3rd season at the helm, a record of 37-54. This one's fouled off the leg of the batter Chesmore. He will stand back in with 2 outs. Oh, so important for Wohlert. He can go out there and relax a little bit. We always talk about some confidence, momentum when your offense is able to score. And there is a strike 3. Chesmore goes down for the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. 3-0 Hawks. West Delaware baseball. KMCH Sports.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John and Bill back with you here from the Beckman Sports Complex. A strike there to Jared Voss here to start the bottom of the third inning. He flew out to left fielder Wendell the last time of the first. Hawks lead 3-0 here over CPU. There's a ball up and in, almost hit Jared Voss. Voss avoids it. Counts even now at 1-1.
Yeah, we have talked about it all year long and in years about how a pitcher has to own and control that inside plate. And so far, Graw having a hard time with that. And he's hit 3 batters already, but he's having a hard time trying to get that inside corner there. He thought he had a pretty good pitch, but it was called ball inside.
2-1 the count. Oh, upstairs. 2-2, I should say. And swung on and miss for the strikeout there. And Voss goes down for out number 1. Third strikeout, second swinging variety, and brings up Nick Casey now.
Got him to expand that strike zone a little bit. That was up letter, shoulder area there. And best case scenario there, he's just going to foul that pitch off. But Graw threw it out there probably unintentional. See if he would do that, and it happened. Worked just out fine.
Upstairs, see if Casey would chase the first pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 1-0 the count here to Nick Casey. Swing and a miss. Outer half there. Came up empty. And we're even now 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Growl on the way. Popped up right side, out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here in this bottom of the third inning. Hawks with the 3-0 lead. Casey and Luke Curley on deck. Casey sends this one in the shallow center. On the run is Chesmore, not going to get there. Bounces before the center fielder does. Casey will have the 1-out single. Second hit of the game for the Hawks. A 1-out base hit brings up Luke Curley now, who was hit by a pitch and scored the second of those 3 runs in the second inning.
And that's just one of those are the type of hits. It's hard to believe that you couldn't have had one of those in the last 3 games. Not that I hit it sharp or anything, but I just hit it right where they weren't. And maybe tonight's the night the stars are going to be aligned here for the Hawks.
They matched their total on Monday night for hits already here in the third inning. There's a slide in and save is the runner. Head first dive by Nick Casey. The throw down was on the third base side as Casey gets in there. And for Nick Casey, he is now 11 of 11 in the stolen base department.
Did a nice job getting himself in a scoring position for the number 4 hitter, Luke Curley.
Carter Mahoney, the catcher, 6 times he caught runners stealing so far. 6 of 24.
Yeah, that's a good throw. It's just he stole that off the pitcher. Got a good jump. And Mahoney had a really nice throw down and just not timed.
0-2 the count. Foul ball left side. Third base bag, and the count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Luke Curley standing in. 1 out, a runner on second base. Hawks with 3 runs, 1 hit, 2 runners left in that second inning. Of the Hawks here on Monday night. The girls are off, so it'll be another doubleheader. First game live on KMCH.com, and then second one live on Mix 94.7 and our mainstream at KMCH.com. Monday night as they host the Wamak East Division Cardinals of Macokota. Bill and I will have all the action here from Lakeside Field. Only time we see the Hawks next week. Short week, only 2 nights for us. Right now on the schedule as Wednesday night, we'll have area baseball coverage from Edgewood as The Echo Vikings host the Wildcats of Maquoketa Valley. The 0-2 is chopped left side foul back behind the third base bag. A hustling effort by head coach Nate Lye, the 60-year head coach, the 30-year-old, 143 wins, 66 losses, and 1 tie. The 2007 grad, state champion that year, the only state championship the Hawks baseball program has ever had. The 2011 graduate of Wartburg College in Waverly.
Yeah, he's height and weight.
I do.
All right. Ooh,
there's a
I thought that was going to say fair. I stayed fair a long time.
Just picking it up in foul ground. The third baseman, Zhang, now remains at 0-2. Casey retreats back to second.
One out, one on. Right down the path between the fair grass and the foul grass, and just kind of rode the line, and then all of a sudden it must have hit just enough of that chalk to push it over into foul. I thought it was going to stay with the chalk.
Fair grass and foul grass.
Fair grass and foul
Never
grass.
heard it put exactly that way. There's a ball inside off the plate for ball one.
You might be in redneck country.
1-2 the count.
We had dirt with rocks in it when I played.
I was going to say, you didn't play on this field.
No.
We've talked about that before, your high school field experience. Yeah.
The old one up there, it's got a backstop, about all it's got left.
That's all it's left. You couldn't even see where the field is anymore, I don't think. Grass has covered it up. You can still see it a little bit.
A little bit. You can get, every once in a while you'll get to.
When I first came to town, you could see it was still a field. There's a runner going into third, head first dive. Casey aggressively stealing that bag. The delayed steal, though. And he is in to third base. 1 out, Luke Curley will stand in here. As Curley standing back in with that 2-2 countdown. Downstairs chases it. The ball is dropped by the catcher. He's going to throw it to first. Stretched by Andrews, hauls it in. So the 2-3 put out on the swinging strikeout for round number 2. Casey stays put at third. As Ridenauer will stand in here. 2 outs, runner on third base. Ridenauer hit by a pitch and scored the third run of that 3-run second inning.
Yeah, he got Luke to expand that strike zone. That ball was low, down in the dirt area type stuff. We just took enough off of it. Luke couldn't stay back on it. So good pitch sequence there to Curley that time. 8 pitches to him.
Chopper left side, going to be a fair ball. Third baseman waits back. He guns across, and he gets his man. Ground out to the third baseman for out number 3. In the inning, Hawks leave a runner. We go to the 4th. 3-0 West Delaware. This is Hawks baseball.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Your home for the best high school sports coverage in Eastern Iowa. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Top of the 4th inning is here. Wendell, Sells, and Andrews due up for CPU off the end of the bat at a right center field. Going over his Goebel diving effort. Did he come up with it? He did. The catch by Zach Goebel. What a play. Going all the way over to his right, diving. And Goebel hauling it in. for a heck of a grab there. The fly out to the right fielder for out number 1.
You know, when he first went, I thought, yep, he's going to get that. And then as I looked, I thought, nope, it's going to drop in there. And then all of a sudden he decided, I'm going to get that. And a nice dive. And he did a good job of coming up with it right away to show the umpires that he had it, didn't trap it and whatnot. So, yeah, that's as good a player as you're going to want to see out here tonight by Zach Goebel.
No doubt about it. As Logan Wohler appreciates that the most. That saves a no-hitter right now. No, it's for CPU. There is a liner until now.
Until you said it.
Line drive. Ethan Sells hits it into right center field. Casey will throw it in. Not before the one-out single to right off the bat of Sells brings up Caleb Andrews now.
Sorry, Logan. John put the broadcaster's X on him. Right, as soon as you talk about it, you might as well went right in the dugout.
My apologies. I'll send him a letter next time. Throw him a kite with a no-hitter on it.
Yeah.
Strike on the outside corner at the knees to Caleb Andrews, the 4th batter. The 3rd this inning. Struck out swinging his last time in the 2nd. So 1 hit now. Under the CPU offense totals, there is a ball in the dirt. Scoots away from Cole. He gets to it, but not before the runner advances on the wild pitch. Sells now at second base.
I'd call it a stolen base because I think the runner was going.
All right.
It would have been a tough one to try to throw him out, but the runner was going before the ball was in the dirt.
All right. The wild pitch came after Sells was stealing second. There's a ball up and out. The ball 2. 2-0 the count here to Caleb Andrews. 2-1. 2 balls.
You can read sign language.
1 strike. Well, that's kind of backwards.
Well,
you give me the strikes.
Well,
hello, don't give me that signal.
Twice. Now it's 3-1.
3-1. Andrews back in and ready. 3-1 on the way upstairs and in for ball 4. Andrews and down to first with the 1 out. Base on balls. Karsten Zhang will stand back in.
Now how big that catch out right field looked now. Bases loaded, nobody out had he not made that play. So nice job by Goebel to save a potential big inning here for CPU. So now see if the Hawks can flip a double play here in that middle infield.
1 out, runners on first and second. Strike on that generous outside corner there for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Here to Carson Zhang. He walked and was stranded his last time in that second inning. Bullet check of the runner on second. Now the 0-1 pitch on the way. Chopped left side. Curley will get it. Step on the back. Throws across. Not in time. It skips past right now. The runner from second will go to third. And runners will be on first and third here with 2 away.
Yeah, it's the right idea. He just went back there and went back a couple steps, stepped on third, and used that as to be able to file across there. And, you know, he did a nice job of throwing it low and trying to get like a 1 hop over there, but the hop came out of the grass a little high. Skip past Ben Ridenauer, so you got to give him an error on that runner. Andrews going from second to third on the play.
But the fielder's choice.
For the batter.
Zhang reaches. The first error of the game for either team here. Ball 1 there, 1-0. Woolard popped up right side. Grant Bryant, the batter. 5th batter this inning. Rounded out. The 3rd is last time up. And a fly out, a hit to center, a walk, and a fielder's choice so far in this inning. This one's skied to center field. Going back is Casey. He's going to get there in left center field and hauls it in. The fly out, and they deny CPU of getting on the scoreboard here in the 4th. To the bottom half we go. Hawks baseball, KMCH Sports.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
I dare you do that. John and Bill back with you. Bottom of the fourth inning here. The Hawks will start off with Chad Bishop, the designated hitter who was hit by a pitch his last time up in that second inning. 7-8-9, Bishop, Farmer, and Funk here for the Hawks. Bottom of the fourth inning, they lead 3-0 over CPU. The Hawks coming in 8-13-1 on the season overall. CPU is 7-10. CPU a little smaller in Class 3A, unranked. Roman at 358. The Hawks Roman at 370 in the same Class 3A. Just quickly, 2 strikes here to Chad Bishop. And it's 1-2. Outside for ball 2. 2-2 now to Bishop. Swing and a miss there for strike 3. Swinging strikeout. For out number 1, Luke Farmer will stand in. He struck out swinging his first time in the second inning.
All right, second baseman, Luke Farmer.
Games 23 and 24 here tonight for the Hawks. 22 games complete heading into tonight. Strike of the outside corner at the knees to Farmer. Stands in here with nobody on and 1 out. The bottom of the fourth, 3-0. Hawks scored all 3 of their runs in that 3-run second inning. This one is lifted right side. Andrews, the right fielder, going back. Bryant, the second fielder, going out. And Hazlitt, the right fielder, coming in into his left and foul ground. And it drops in there with a foul ball. Farmer will be back in the batter's box.
Yeah, that was a really nice attempt by Caleb Andrews. I thought for a minute there he was going to chase that down, and he just got back there. He kind of lost sight of it. He's running back, and by the time he spotted it, kind of had to circle a little bit and just out of his reach. So Luke will get another opportunity.
This one is lifted right side in fair territory. The pitcher getting over towards the first base line. Ground puts it away. The pop out for out. Number 2 brings up Connor Funk now. He had that
left fielder,
big 2 RBI hit in that 3-run second inning. One of the reasons the Hawks are up 3-0 here. The bottom of the fourth. Being just shy of an hour old, 58 minutes to be exact. Here from Exide Field, the strike of the outside corner to Connor Funk. 2 outs in the last of the fourth inning. The 0-1 inside too far for a ball. We're even 1-1.
That's a pitch. Grawl wants to get called as a strike. He tried to throw that kind of a backdoor in the inside corner, but just didn't quite get it.
This one is skied left field. Wendell going back. He will haul it in for the fly out for out number 3. We go to the 5th. West Delaware 3, Center Point Urbana 0. Hawks baseball from KMCH Sports.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
KMCH. John Bill back with the hot shot. Line drive, left field foul by Brody Grau. Grau, the pitcher of record for CPU. In the 7th spot, 789, Grau, Hazlitt, and Miller due up. He popped out to Farmer at second base, his first time up. This one a popper right side again. Farmer's there, going to his right, just to the right of the second base bag, and puts it away for out. Number 1 brings up Cam Hazlitt now.
Cam Hazlitt. Yeah, that was a great pitch, a 0-1 pitch, and just a little something off and a little breaking pitch, and Grau tried to extend a little bit and just put the bat on there, just a little pop fly.
This one's sky to left field. Funk is there, over to his left a few steps, and Hazlitt will fly out here for the second out of the inning. Reese Miller will stand in. Number 9 hitter, the DH. The catcher, Mahoney, he flied out to Funk and left field his last time up in the 3rd.
Yeah, 2 outs on 3 pitches here. Pretty effective inning here so far.
That's what you like to see. Coach Lahr and company. All 3 assistant coaches are here tonight. Benson Werner coaching first. Coach Turner. Coach Kevin Werner.
He's around here.
Also here tonight.
Yeah, he's here. I think he came up and got a bucket of balls and visions of bat practice maybe somewhere. Probably practice with a lower level team.
No, there's no practice. He was just, I don't know what he was doing. I don't see anybody down the batting cages right now.
Well, he might be back here playing with these guys.
That could be. Coach, does he have one that young?
Yeah, I think he's got one.
I think he's in the dugout.
Think he is?
Here's a ball up and in. That is Miller drawing the 2 out base on balls. Third walk. Given up now. Well, it is allowed one the 2nd, 4th, and 5th. Max Chesmore standing in. He's 0 for 2. Struck out looking his last time in the 3rd. And they grounded out before that. Little flare into shallow center field. Diving effort by Nick Casey, laying out. Goes off his glove. And in shallow center field for the hit there. And that is the 2nd hit of the game for the CPU offense. As Aaron Wendell will stand in now.
Jared Voss. Yeah, he went out there. Yeah, Casey plays shortstop some, and it kind of looked like tall and slender. Yep, and went out there and almost made a great play, running straight out towards the outfield and just off the end of his glove as he dove for it out in short center field. So 2 out base hit, and he got something going. He runs a 1st and 2nd.
Miller on 2nd, Chesmore on 1st. Back out of the way is Wendell of that one. Struck out swinging back in the 1st. And he flied out to right his last time of the 4th. Here's a little popper before the second base bag. A little confusion there. Voss went to get it and waited back was Farmer. Voss could not pick it up properly. It was going to be tough for him to get Wendell flying down the line anyway. And it goes for a little base hit there. Runners on every base now.
Yeah, that's almost like a golf shot type of wood. Just a little short popper that landed out just in front of the grass at second base, and then it just kind of checked up. Luke Farmer tried to maybe stay back and take it on a bounce. Jared Voss come over in front of him, but it didn't really take a true bounce because of the spin it had on it. And unfortunately for the Hawks, they just had base hit written all over it.
Sixth batter this inning now for CPU. It's Ethan Sells. And he hit his last time in the fourth, grounded out back in the first. Runner on every base here for the Stormin' Pointers with 2 outs at the top of the fifth inning. Hawks lead 3-0. There's a strike on the outside corner. High for strike one. And the count is even here at 1-1.
Yeah, they haven't hit the ball hard this inning. Got 2 outs on 3 pitches, and then all of a sudden a 4-pitch walk and then a couple little flares hitting. And it doesn't make any difference where they end up as long as you get a base hit on base. And Center Urbana's threatening again here in the top half of the fifth inning.
Strike 2 taken. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Woolert trying to get out of this, and he hits the batter Sells, who does a bat flip here, like Woolert was trying to hit him, as Sells will hustle down to first base after being hit by the pitch. Wendell goes to second, Chesmore to third, and Miller scores the first run of the game. It's 3-1 now, Hawks. As both teams scored their first run on a hit batter. The base is loaded. Caleb Andrews now stands in. The base is still full. A strike taken there on 1 the count to Andrews, who walked his last time up, was stranded in the fourth. He struck out swinging back in the second. Base is full. 2 outs here on the top of the fifth. 3-1 Hawks with the advantage. Up and in there as he leans back out of the way of that one for a ball. We're even 1-1.
Yeah, Logan Waller's got 9 hit batters. That's his 10th one here already. And I would say the games that I've seen, probably almost every one of them been a pitch just like that slow breaking pitch that I'm trying to back it in on the inside of the corner of a right-handed hitter, and I just didn't get my release point, and it hits the batter. And with a slow curveball like that, that's not even going to leave a mark.
Look in by Waller, the 2-1 delivery. Grounded left side. Curley gets to it. He's just going to step on the bag. He's going to run all the way to third, and the runner was staying halfway. Trying to play 2 outs from base loaded. Go, yeah. Stopped, and he saw Curley have the ball, and then he thought maybe he could try to beat him to the bag, but Curley was a lot closer. And the 5 unassisted there for out number 3. 1 run in for CPU. To the bottom of the fourth we go. 3-1 the advantage. Back after this from KMC Sports.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Bottom of the fifth inning is here. Hawks will have the top of the order, and Kyle Cole. Cole, Ward, and Voss, who up for the Hawks, will lead now 3-1. Strike on the inside corner at the knees there for strike 1 on 1 to count to Cole. Reach on the fielder's choice, was stranded his last time at the second. He grounded out to the second baseman, Bryant, back in the first. The 0-1 is a grounder left side. Third baseman coming over. Scoops it up, throws, and the throw is off the... It was down, but the first baseman kind of split there and was off the bag. I'm not sure if he caught it and his feet were off the bag or if it was a little throw and he didn't have it.
I think a little bit of all
was goofy there.
Yeah, his feet. I don't think he had either foot on the base. He was trying to go low to get it. And it was going to be a bang play anyway, so I gave it a hit just because we're home score. But, that was one of those ones. Had he had his foot on the bag, I think they probably would have rung him up.
Sure what happened there. I think he just lost the bag with his back foot. And there's a bunt. Third baseman coming all the way in. He fires the first on the 5-3 bunt out there. The sacrifice by Wohlert gets his job done for 1 out. Cole moves up to second. So 1 out and 1 on. Jared Voss will stand in here at the bottom of the 5th. Voss looking for insurance runs. They lead 3-1.
Yeah, you'd like to do something here, take advantage of, textbook, baseball trying to play for a run. It's just kind of weird. You see at this level, sometimes you'll play for runs like that. Major league level, you just don't see that anymore. Everything's, hit 2 and 3 run home runs, figure exit velocity, launch angle, all that stuff. That, even they teach that in the minor leagues. They just want to hit home runs. Batting averages are all down. It's just a different game of baseball in the upper levels, and I'm glad maybe you're seeing some of that basic baseball still down at lower levels yet.
Ball inside off the plate for ball 1. 1-0 the count.
Even stolen bases. Did you hear that thing on the Cub game the other night about them with stolen bases?
I did not. There's a
Okay,
grounder.
you did.
Left side. The shortstop going to go to third. The ball was dropped by the third baseman, and sliding in safely is Kyle Cole. Runners on first and third. The ball was there, just taking his eye off and trying to put the tag on before he caught the ball with Zhang. So the error on the third baseman there, the E5, the first defensive error for CPU on the night. And it will bring up Nick Casey. On the fielder's choice, Voss is on first.
Yeah, see, the old art of hit and run, stolen bases, sacrifice bunts. The Cubs are last in the National League in stolen bases. They've only got 16. And I think Rizzo might be right up there as far as team leader in stolen bases. He's not a speed demon, but he's probably one of the smartest, craftiest base runners because he gets some things. He just gets delayed steals and
So strike and a throw down, putting the tag on. He got him before he got back to the bag. Kyle Cole not able to get there before the tag came by the third baseman as the catcher faking it to second, throwing it to third. As Cole was too far off the bag and had to army crawl it back and could not get there before the tag came.
Yeah, and I'd hate to guess how many times I've seen that this year, and it's just, that's fundamental type stuff there. You don't ever stray too far off that base until you see him throw it through, but yet you can't take the aggressiveness out of the kid either.
Yep. As Voss is on second, Casey back in with 2 down. Ball downstairs in the dirt there to Nick Casey. So a hit, a sacrifice, bunt out, and a fielder's choice so far in this bottom of the 5th. Hawks lead 3-1, but Casey standing in. Long look in by Grau, who's done a pretty nice job settling in after allowing those 4 free passes in a row in that second inning and 3 runs. Only allowed a couple of hits now. And 3 base runners. Ball in the dirt. Counts 2-1 now. Here to Nick Casey.
And we got, outside of that temporarily 4 batter in a row wildness, we got us a nothing pitcher's duel.
Outside the pass balls, it just gets by the glove of the catcher Mahoney. Rolls behind him enough for Voss to go to third. And as Casey stand back in with a 3-1 count now.
Hopefully Casey can sit there and be selective on there and get a pitch he likes and drive it somewhere. Drive in there, run from third.
The 3-1 is on that outside corner at the knees for strike 2. And we're full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The runner on third, bottom of the 5th. Hawks lead by 2, 3-1. Here in game 1. An hour and 13 minutes so far this game has lasted here from the complex. Stepping out is Casey for time. He stands back in, ready for the full count pitch from Grau. And it's on the way from the sophomore right-hander inside in the dirt for ball 4. Casey will take his place at first. And it brings up Luke Curley now.
Yeah, good at bat there by Nick. Had the first pitch called strike on the pickoff, and then worked the count to 3-1, and then a called strike. Good eye in there not to go after that pitch and work a walk. That's his second walk go along with a hit, so he's been on base all 3 times here in game 1.
Throw over, sliding back in head first safely is Casey. Luke Curley. Strike out his last time, hit batter, and scored back in the second. The strike on the outside corner. Casey goes with no attempt from the defense. Fielder's indifference there. Casey's on second, Voss on third. Second and third, 2 away. Here in the bottom of the 5th, Hawks lead 3-1. Curley with the 0-1 count on him. Growl comes set, and the 0-1 delivery is downstairs in the dirt. It's out ahead of the plate in fair grass for ball 1, and we're even 1-1.
They did a nice job of keeping it, because they got in the foul grass. That would have been a wild pitch, and we'd have scored.
I love your terminology. As you called it, redneck terminology.
There you go, yeah.
1-1 on the way. On that outside corner, thigh high, good pitch from Grau hitting the corner there for strike 2. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
That part is there's a few people that probably understood what I was talking about, too.
Well, I did, too. I mean, we all understood.
Just haven't heard it that way before.
Exactly.
I don't know if I've ever said it that way before.
I don't think you have. I would have remembered that. I
Yeah.
would think. There's a ball sky behind second base. The second baseman is there. He'll put it away. Bryant has it for out number 3, and the Hawks are denied of scoring. Leave 2 runners on. To the 6th we go. Still 3-1. West Delaware Hawks baseball from KMCH Sports.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
If you are in need of rental equipment such as skid loaders, high-reach forklifts, and man lifts, contact Jason at Moyle Rental Services or check out our website at moylerentalservices.com. Moyle Rental Services of Manchester wishes all area athletes and coaches the best of luck.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John and Bill back with you. We're in the top of the 6th inning now. This ball is hit left center field. Funk and Casey on the run. It's going to land in between them before the warning track. Funk will get to it and throw it in, but not before a leadoff stand-up double off the bat of Karsten Zhang here in the top of the 6th inning. So Zhang gets the 4th hit of the ball game for CPU, and it brings up Grant Bryant now.
Yeah, that's a good way to start an inning if you're behind, is get yourself on base and get out in scoring position here before really anything goes. First pitch and a nice hit, lined it out left center field.
This one lifted up and out of play right side. Foul ball, strike 1 for Zhang. That is his 5th double of the year, tied for the team lead in that category with Chesmore. The first extra base hit of the night for the Storm Pointers. Ball outside there. Ball 1, we're even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here to the number 6 batter, Grant Bryant. He's 0 for 2. Grounded out to Curley at third, his first time in the 2nd. Flied out to Casey in center, his last time in the 4th. And there's a ball too low for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here to Grant Bryant, second hitter in this top of the 6th inning. Hawks lead 3-1 in game 1. An hour and 18 minutes old. This one skied left field is going to die down, and Funk will get to it on the run. He throws it in. Throw airmails second base. Trying to get to Farmer, but right now is there for the backup. The runner will slide back in and stay put. Is Zhang after the fly out by Bryant for out number 1. Cody Grau now stands in. He's 0 for 2. I'll pop out to the second baseman both times in this game for him in the second and in the 5th inning. Long look in, check back at the runner. Now the pitch is a strike right down the middle, belt high for strike 1.
That pitch for Logan Waller, pitch number 80. Looking to keep that pitch down low enough that should he need to, he can go the complete game.
There is a ball outside off the plate. Here to Grau. Hazlitt waiting in the on-deck circle with a runner on and 1 down. Foul ball near the handle of the bat, right side. Mr. Freeze will check the ball. Waller gets to it and tosses it to him. It's okay to use, says the veteran umpire, Jeff Freeze of Norway. And back in the batter's box will be Brody Grau. 1 out, runner on second base here in the top of the 6th inning. 3-1, the Hawks have the 2-run advantage. The pitch is outside in the dirt for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here to the 3rd Storm Pointer hitter this inning. A 2-2 from Woolard all the way. Inside corner, strike 3. Above the knees, frozen was Grau. He thought it was too far inside, but the home plate umpire, Mr. Freeze, did not agree to strike out, looking for out number 2.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. And, getting down that inside corner, and Grau kind of gave up on it, and thinking that maybe I'm the pitcher, and I don't get too many of those called inside, so good effort there by Logan to get that called strike.
Ball downstairs, it bounces right behind the plate, back behind Cole for the wild pitch. And Zhang will go to 3rd. Hazlitt stands back in with 1-0 the count. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Hawks trying to hold off center pointer Banner from getting any closer. They lead 3-1. Ball upstairs. Above helmet high there for ball 2. It's 2 balls and no strikes to Hazlitt, who's also 0 for 2. He grounded out back in the 3rd. He flew out to Funk in left last time in the 5th. He lines this one, and that'll score the 2nd run of the game. A base hit into left field, the 2-out RBI variety by Hazlitt, and the Pointers are a point away now.
Yeah, both of their runs have come with 2 outs, and had he not thrown that wild pitch, the 2 pitches before that, he might not have scored on that. But, that's part of the game, and Center Point did what they needed to do to push that run, and we got us a really tight ball game here now. Hawks lead by 1.
3-2 here in the top of the 6th inning with 2 down. A strike on the outside corner. That one tucked back in at the knees to Reese Miller, the DH. He walked and scored in the 1-run 5th inning his last time. He flied out to Funk back in the 3rd. 0-1 here, swung at downstairs, throw downs. Runner slides in safely. The stolen base by Hazlitt.
Yeah, and that there again with that pretty slow and deliberate wind-up motion that Logan Waller's got. That run with that stolen base was on the pitcher. Kyle Cole did a good job getting rid of quickly and a good accurate throw. Just got it on the pitcher, but ahead in the count now 0-2, so we'll see what he plans here.
This one is lifted into shallow center. Coming on is Casey, and he'll put it away. The flyout ends it. Storm Pointers get 1 run here in the 6th of the bottom half. We go 3-2 Hawks. West Delaware baseball from KMCH Sports.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape, and our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
Eastern Iowa's variety station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Back in bottom of the sixth inning. Right now, we'll lead things off for the Hawks. 6, 7, 8, Reinauer, Bishop, and Farmer due up as the Hawks lead this game 3-2 now for CPU. And that top of the sixth inning, 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 more runner left on base. Swan right back towards us, top of the roof for the foul ball. For the Hawks, through 5 innings, 3 runs, 3 hits. They've stranded 5 on base. 1 defensive error for CPU. So on grounded left side. Takes the bounce right in the glove of Zhang. High throw, but coming off and getting on the tag is Andrews. Nice play there by the first baseman as his leaping ability and his height helped out on that play as well. The 5-3 ground out to the third baseman for out number 1.
Yeah, that probably was too easy to play down third. It took a nice hop for him, and he could kind of, pat the glove there a little bit, and that throw just got away from him a little bit.
And a pinch hitter here for the Hawks, Sam Lucky, the junior, will be standing in for Chad Bishop in the 7th spot. As a strike there. Lucky coming on to hit. Bishop hit by a pitch and struck out so far in this game. A strike taken by Sam Lucky. As Lucky, the junior, 44 at-bats, 8 runs, 6 hits, 1 double, 1 triple. He's knocked in 8 runs so far. He's walked 5 times, hitting just 136. The ball misses upstairs there. We're even 1-1 the count. 2-1 the count. I missed the ball. Thank you. Here's to Sam Lucky. And the 2-1 is on the inside corner. Strike 2. And we're even now. 2-2. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. 3-2. The lead for the Hawks. Inside corner. Thigh high, strike 3. Looking, Lucky goes down for out number 2, and it brings up Luke Farmer.
Yeah, that was a great pitch right there on that inner portion. Kind of tailed off on the inside. And Sam thought about it, but thought maybe it was going to be a little too far inside, but good location there by Graw.
And Luke Farmer stands in, sends this one into shallow center field. On the run, Chesmore, the center fielder, has it, and a fly out ends it. To the 7th we go. Hawks need to hang on. They have that 1-run lead of 3-2. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Put a little south in your mouth at your next event or party with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth options. Their 2019 calendar is filling up fast, so book them today. 319-361-8624. Set your event above the rest with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. Mobile vending and catering.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Top of the 7th is here. Sox lead 3-2. Try to hold on. They scored all 3 of the runs in the second inning. CPU with 1 in the 5th and 1 in the 6th. Top the order up here. Max Chesmore, Aaron Wendell, and Ethan Sells. And they'll face a new Hawk pitcher. The second pitcher of the night, our first pitching change, it's Kyle Cole. The freshman will make his 3rd appearance. He has a record of 1-0, 7 1/3 innings pitched so far, 1 save, 3 hits against him, 3 runs against, 2 earned runs, a 1.91 ERA. He's walked 2, hit 0, struck out 9 so far. Opponents are hitting 120.
Max Chesmore. He pitched a really nice second game in Independence last Thursday night when we saw him. And he coming in here now to hopefully close this thing out. Hawks lead 3-2.
Chesmore takes a breaking ball in there. The dips in on the inside corner. Waits time for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Chesmore got an infield hit and was stranded back in the 5th when the Storm Pointers scored 1 run. He struck out looking in the 3rd, grounded out to Voss at short back in the 1st. And there's a ball upstairs, letter high. And we're even 1-1. Defensive changes for the Hawks. Isaac Fetkether in catching. Takes Cole's spot, who's on the mound now, and Logan Woolard goes from the mound to left field as Funk is out of the game. Here's a sharp single up the middle. A bouncer into the glove of Nick Casey in center field. Will be a leadoff single off the bat of Max Chesmore, and it brings up Aaron Wendell.
And for center pointer batter, that's what you want to do is get that leadoff hitter on. Now put your pressure on the Hawks. They're what they're going to do. Now, will they sacrifice bunts? If they do, if you give them the base, that's fine. Make sure you get an out here. Don't compound it. So pressure on the Hawk defense. Your third baseman, Luke Curley, is going to come in way in front of the cut of the grass.
Showing bunt is Wendell. He's going to get it down up in the air as Cole will get to it as it hits the grass. He's going to fire to first for the putout. The 1-3 sacrifice bunt out for out number 1. Chesmore goes to second. Ethan Sells will stand in.
That's a well-executed sacrifice bunt. He gave himself up, put a bunt out there. Third baseman was standing about 25 feet from home plate probably, but put it right back to the pitcher who had no place to go except the first on it. So good execution there, but now that tying run out second base with 1 out.
Wendell leads the team on sacrifices now with 3. Curveball, nice pitch there on an outside corner. And taking it was Ethan Sells. Hit by a pitch his last time, stranded. Thrown out after getting a hit back in the 4th, and he grounded out in the 1st. Inside to far for a ball. And we're even 1-1.
Yeah. Sells was staying right there, a little breaking pitch, and he was going to let it hit him. And it just broke just enough, but not enough to catch that inside corner.
The 1-1 is lifted right side up and out of play. Getting back to 20:09. The Hawks lead this series overall in 21 meetings, 17-4 here at Exide Field, 6-4 in 10 games. Last win for CPU here, June 15th of 2017. Counts now even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1-1. Only 2 one-run games in the series since 2009. CPU came into the WAMAC coming from the TRC back in 2008. There is a strike 3 taken by Sells.
And he knew it right away, too. As soon as the catcher caught it, he just started walking to the dugout. Great pitch there by Kyle Cole. And got him for out number 2. And then they'll bring up the number 4 hitter, Andrews. And, it's all on his shoulders here right now.
Andrews into the 5th for the fielder's choice. A walk in the 4th. And struck out swinging back in the 2nd. Here's a big cut and a miss there for strike 1. So Cole's ahead. 0-1, trying to get his 2nd save of the year and get Logan Wohlert the victory. A pitch outside there. We're even at 1-1. Logan trying to get his 2nd win of the season. As Cole looking for that 2nd save and his 3rd appearance with 1 start under his belt as well. The 1-1 from Cole is lined into left field. Left fielder coming up with it. He's going to chuck it in. Wohlert going to be a play at the plate. It's up the line. He gets the tag. He did on the right hip. And that's how this game comes to a close. What a throw. Wohlert saves the victory for himself with a play from left field. The throw in. It was on the foul side, up the line a little bit. But a great play by Fettgether, getting the ball and getting the tag on the right hip of the runner to end the game, and the Hawks sneak out of here in game 1 with a 1-run victory. What a play there by the Hawks defense.
Yeah, and I tell you what, the winning pitcher, Logan Walters, got it in there, and great effort there by Fetka to throw a little bit towards the foul grass, and had to go get it, and instead of just trying to make a swipe tag, and just, he went and got it, and then hustled back over and put that tag on, but man, what a great play. What a tough way to end the game for Center Point Urbana, but what an awesome way to maybe turn the schneid there a little bit and get the Hawks confident they come out and win some ball games here. So great victory in game 1.
Indeed, for the Hawks, they get the victory 3-2. We're back for the totals here in game 1 right after this from KMCH Sports.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Fetlin today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
KMCH! Welcome back into Exide Field. Game 1 in the books. The Hawks get the victory 3-2. Improve the record to 9-13-1. As the Stormer Pointers now 7-11. The Hawks with a 3-2 victory. Game 1 totals for the Hawks: 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 5 runners left on base. They struck out 6 times, 4 swinging, 2 looking. 5 free passes, 2 walks, and 3 hit batters. For CPU, 2 runs, 7 hits. They out-hit the Hawks. 1 error, 8 runners left, 5 strikeouts, 2 swinging, 3 looking, 3 walked batters, 1 hit batter, and a game that lasts 1 hour and 35 minutes. Hawks out-hit, but they score 1 more run than the opposition, and a win is a win no matter how pretty it is, and they got the job done here in game 1.
Yeah, it is, and hopefully that's what it takes just to get that momentum going and type stuff. Tough loss for Brody Graw. He pitched a way over contest. He got wild in that second inning, and a walk and back-to-back hit batters just kind of did him in there, and he really pitched a whale of a game. Other than that, Center Point did what they needed to do, come back, scored a couple runs, and tried to win this thing in the end. But Logan Waller did a nice job pitching. He went 6 innings, gave up 2 runs on 5 hits, struck out 4, walked 3, hit 1 on 90 pitches. And then Kyle Cole came in and nailed it down. Pitched the last inning with 2 hits, 1 strikeout, and 12 pitches. So a nice job in game 1 here for the Hawks.
As they get the victory, 3-2. 1 hour and 35 minutes. We'll take a break about 20 minutes or so. We'll be back. We'll be on live on Mix 94.7 on your FM dial and on our mainstream at KMCH.com. Until then, we'll talk to you in about 20 minutes. Getting ready for game number 2 for John and Bill. We're back here on KMCH Sports in about 20 minutes.